So Lloyd, hang on, I've got a little something here about Lloyd.
Slide over the PowerPoint.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Would you like me to read this? Or you want to just... Okay, so Lloyd Segal is just this amazing person. I'm so happy he's here. After 30 years as a litigation attorney, Lloyd Segal has focused his energy as an author, real estate investor, landlord, public speaker. Now located in Santa Monica, California, Lloyd Segal was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, graduated from Boston University School of Law, Southwestern University School of Law, where he was a law review president of the Student Bar Association, and studied international law and skiing at the University of Innsbruck, Austria. Ooh, skiing in Austria, very nice, I like that, very nice. Lloyd is a best-selling author of 4 books, including Stop Foreclosure Now in California, published by Nolo Press, Stop Foreclosure Now, published by American Association New York, which was selected the best personal finance book of the year. Okay, and Foreclosure Investing, published by Regency Book New York. Lloyd's newest book, entitled Flipping Houses, and described how to get started finding, fixing, and flipping houses. Now that's the book that you brought here, Lloyd?
The book we have, we're going to ship it out individually.
Okay.
It's this book right here.
Okay, this one here, Flipping Houses. Okay, perfect. So the first 25 people that show up get this free, and guess what? Everybody here gets this free. So Lloyd, I want to thank you very much for showing up here. Let's give Lloyd a warm welcome.
Thank you. All right, let's define the problem. Life expectancy has increased, real estate has increased, inflation has increased, cost of living has increased. What's the one thing that's not increased?
Wages.
Wages, exactly right. I guess I can't stand in front of this, huh? Okay, exactly right. Income has stayed flat, and all these things have been increasing. So what's the solution? Job stands for just over broke, right? We don't want that. Social Security, I hope not. 401k, you can see my 401k is now a 4k. Stock market, no. The only thing that makes sense is real estate as a solution, right? And you probably all already know that, that's why you're all here today. So with that in mind, what I want to be able to do today is show you how we're going to reinvent real estate, and we're going to do it one house at a time. That's why I love rehabbing. In fact, I have this shirt right here to show you. The thing about rehabbing houses is it's really creating a win-win-win-win-win situation. Let me show you how. It's a win for a house because we're going to take a dilapidated old house and make it look beautifully renovated and look great inside. It's a win for the family because some new family is going to get to live in this beautiful renovated house. And number 3, it helps the neighborhood because every house you rehab then makes all the neighbors' homes look become more valuable. So it's a win all the way around. All right. So here's the agenda for today. Number 1, how to find houses. Number 2, how to fix them. And Act 3 will be how to flip them. I also want to offer a boot camp for people that really want to get more involved in this, but don't worry about it, you don't have to do that. For those that don't already know me, I've written all these books on real estate. I'm really very proud of this one. Where'd it go? Oh, I see, right here. USA Today Book News book is the best personal finance book of the year. I got to go to New York, thank my mom and dad, and it was really a fun opportunity, and it's really obviously helped the sale of the book. Here's my new one, Flipping Houses, which you're all going to receive by mail. They were supposed to be shipped to me on Friday. They didn't come in. They said they're going to be arriving today, but I had to be here. So hopefully they're being left on my front porch, and no one has grabbed them and run off with the box. But for those that want to buy it, let people know they can go to BarnesandNoble.com or the Barnes & Noble bookstores. Some have them still, or if there's still stores around. and Amazon.com. I was on Fox's. Anyone see this? They did a flipping house fever segment. No? Okay. And then I was in the Wall Street Journal. This was kind of exciting. I'm going to blow up this section. It's right here, and then it continues on down. I'm just going to take this one section here. Lloyd Segal, a house flipper himself and author of Flipping Houses, a guide to buying and fixing homes, finds homes. So write this down because this is kind of helpful. Everybody have pen and paper, by the way? Yeah, you all have pen. Okay, good. Probate, let's see, bankruptcy courts, probate courts, courthouse auctions, people's network, to whom will pay an assignment fee. Sometimes he just drives around Los Angeles, lost, to scout properties. That's how he found one of his latest homes, which he bought for $2.85 million. It was up in the Hollywood Hills, and had a little sign that said for sale. I was late for a date, driving like a maniac through the Hollywood Hills. I see a little sign that said for sale, and the phone number says Lloyd. Adding, they immediately pulled off the road to call. I was late for my date. You can see my priorities. Please don't tell her. Please don't tell her, the Wall Street Journal. Needless to say, she found out, and that was a rough Valentine's Day. Okay. Oh, and I play polo. You forgot to mention this, Dan. These are some photos of me. I play polo not at Santa Barbara, though. I play at Will Rogers and in Indio. The largest polo fields in western United States are actually in Indio. Has anyone ever seen polo on horses? Yeah. Anyone ever seen water polo? Water polo, yeah. You know how hard it is to sit on the saddle on a horse underwater? It's a tough thing. Okay, so I'm going to need your cooperation today. We're going to yell boot camp whenever we have something we want to learn, all right? Let's have a little practice. Everybody on the count of 3 yell boot camp. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Boot camp.
Okay, a little louder. What?
Boot camp.
I'm going to tell you what. We're going to give a prize to the person that yells it the loudest today, all right? Dan, did we feed it?
Great.
Feed it?
Did we feed it? Okay, we fed it. All right, good. So we have a special prize for somebody today. One more time. What are you going to learn it?
Boot camp.
That's what I want to know. Okay, good. Let's get started. Act 1. I find houses. This is the hard part right now. In fact, this is an interesting thing if you look at this. This is the median price of a home, and this is time. And what we do is real estate goes through very regular cycles. Up cycles and down cycles. When there's an up cycle, what we want to do is fix and flip. And when there's a down cycle, what we want to do is buy and hold. 58 through 65, we had an up. And we had a down. 72 through 80, we had an up. And then 1986 and 1990, we had an up. And then 1996 to 2006, we had an up. And then in 2013, and we're still going. Okay? What do you notice with all these ups and downs? What do you notice about the median price of a home? Anybody?
Increasing.
Overall increases, right? And that's the thing I want you to appreciate. That even though we have these up and down cycles, overall the median price of a home continues to go up overall. And we're somewhere right here, right? So we're still looking for fix and flip opportunities. But what I need you to appreciate is there's really only 2 kinds of markets in our business, an up market and a down market. And if you look at a down market, what we have are, when there's a down market, lots and lots of deals, but very few buyers. The buyers all hide, nobody wants to get involved, and they think the market's never going to come back again. As opposed to an up market, which is what we're in now, where we have very, very few deals, but lots of buyers. Am I right? Jamie, is it Jeremy or Jamie?
Jeremy. Yes.
Jeremy, am I right?
You're right.
The buyers are crawling for deals. So we don't need to worry about our buyers. I don't need to teach you where to find buyers. I need to teach you where to find deals. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Please say yes.
Yes.
I want to make sure you're all here, okay? Okay, here we go. So here's the famous quote. If your success in finding deals, your success in finding deals, is dependent on the strategies you use to find deals. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so who said this? Little quiz. Warren Buffett, Donald Trump, Lloyd Segal.
Lloyd Segal.
Now, by the way, I
heard
just
you
want
say
a caveat here. This is the first and last time you'll ever see my name in connection with the other 2. Okay? So one, he could never have said something so intelligent. Let's go to the other 2. Warren Buffett or Lloyd Segal? Who thinks Warren Buffett said this? Who says Lloyd Segal said this? Who thinks neither of us said this? Of course I said this. This is my seminar. It's Warren Buffett. Okay. good.
Absolutely.
What I want you to appreciate is that some of these deals are good and some are bad. I want to get out of the way the two most obvious places you think you're going to find deals, but they're not. I do not think the MLS is a good place to go. How many realtors in the room? Okay. How many practicing realtors, I should say, all right? MLS is not the good place. It's already been marked up to retail, not enough of an arbitrage for us to be able to buy a house at a discount, fix it up and flip it. Does that make sense? Yeah, and because of it, I even have a sign. A sign. If you see a sign, you must decline. Okay? So this is not where we're going to go to find deals. Let's go to another one. I want you to forget about REOs. REO is the same kind of thing. An REO is a property now that most of the time, there are very few REOs around right now. And those that are around are pretty much listed with realtors. And again, on the MLS, not good deals. Let me give you some places to go to find good deals. Foreclosures. Now, the thing to understand about foreclosures is that there's really 4 different types of foreclosures. Okay? I have them up right here. Number 1, pre-foreclosure, which is before the notice of default. Number 2, the notice of default. Number 3, the notice of trustee, actually the trustee sale. And number 4, REOs. I already told you REO is not where we want to go. And I think the 2 best here are pre-foreclosures. Those are people that are behind on their payments, but they have not received the notice of default yet. I'm going to show you how to find those. Notice of default, the problem with that is every other investor is out looking at those right now. They're probably not a good place to go. Trustee sale, I think, is one of the best places still. There's just so few trustee sales. Anyone here been to a trustee sale? Okay, well, good news, because we're all going to go to a trustee sale in a couple minutes and get the bid on the property. Are you excited? Yes. You don't sound excited. Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, mortgage rates. Those are pre-foreclosures. Here's a website to go, if you want to write this down, where you can buy mortgage rates. Now, mortgage rates are people that are 30, 60, and 90 days late. What I recommend is buying the ones that were the late the most. And this is a really very affordable website to get this kind of information. Bankruptcy Court, another great place to find deals. For the courts here in Santa Barbara is 1415 State Street. I've been to a couple of cases there. Good place to go. Nice courthouse. Anyone been there as a creditor? Yeah. Here's 2 websites to check on cases where there might be real estate. By the way, on the schedules, it's Schedule J for real property. If you look and see a Schedule J real property, those are properties to go after. CACB, which is at U.S. courts, that's the place, that's the actually the website for the courthouse. And then pacer.uscourts.gov is where you can go and find cases and case numbers and then research them on the other website. And just remember, we're in the 9th Circuit, Central District, Santa Barbara Circuit. Got it? For federal courts. Okay? Probate. Probate. Best place to get probates is the SBAcourts.org/probate division, and you can pick up probates. And here you want to be contacting the heirs or the executors or the administrators. Okay? Don't try to get a hold of the decedent. That's not going to work for you. All right. Evictions. So evictions are a great place to go because you can have lots of landlords who are disillusioned with tenants who haven't paid rent. I've been there. I mean, there was a time I would have probably, in a certain case, I would have just given somebody keys of the janitor who walked by me and said the right thing. He could have had the house. The best place to go, again, is sbcourts.org. And then if you scroll down, you'll find evictions, unlawful detainers, and landlord tenant law all mushed together. And what you want to, do we want to look for the plaintiffs or the defendants? Come on, guys. Gals. The landlords are the plaintiffs, right? We want to look for the plaintiffs and make contact with them. Good. Trustee sale. So here we are at trustee sale. Besides Cal, no one else has been to a trustee sale. So we're going to go to a trustee sale now. But I want you to appreciate, you can see already looking at this, the first requirement. Can you see the first requirement? Look at this. You've got to wear sunglasses. Look at that. Sunglasses, 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 sunglasses. Even this kid had sunglasses, but he wouldn't turn around. Okay? All right. So get a piece of paper and draw a house. We're going to auction off Harry and Megan's Santa Barbara shack today. So get a piece of paper, draw a house. Now, I'm not good at this. I went to law school, not art school. So let's see how, make the house larger, make it larger, make it larger. You're going to have to take some notes inside of the house. Everyone has small paper here, boy. Okay, okay. So this house has a price of $700,000, okay? That's what it's worth today. Now, there are two loans against it. There's a first of $550,000. Give me a lender. Somebody give me a lender.
Wells Fargo.
Wells Fargo. Good. They love the foreclose. Let's use them. For $550,000 is Wells Fargo. All right? There's a second on this property, $100,000. Give me another lender. Hello?
Bank of America.
Bank of America? Okay, they have seconds, not that much, but home equity lines of credit, a HELOC, let's use them. Okay, Bank of America is in second position. So how much is the homeowner's equity?
50,000.
Linda?
50,000.
Right. Okay, all right, so see, it's in the roof, it's in the attic. It's the first thing to go in a stiff wind, right? So that's why we put them up in the attic. So the first is foreclosing. Who's the first? Wells Fargo. Who's the second?
Bank of America.
Bank of America. And how much is the equity?
50,000.
Good. Everybody stand up. Stand up. We're going to go to sale. Okay, everybody take your boot camp booklet, brochure. And this is your paddle for bidding. Okay? And what I'm going to do is, and I expect to hear some loud, appreciative applause for this, I'm going to give each of you unlimited money to spend to buy this property.
All right. I'm in.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so when you bid, you raise your paddle and you yell out the amount, all right? What's the opening bid going to be?
5,000.
Opening bid, 10,000. Dan, here's a leftover from your earlier presentation. The opening bid is going to be by Wells Fargo Bank, 550,000, right? So let's just have a little rehearsal. Put a bid above, any bid above 550,000. Go. 1, 2, 3.
551.
Okay, look.
700.
This group got to get more organized. This is really struggling. Okay, you raise your paddle and you yell out a number. You yell out a number above 550,000. You ready? Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3.
700.
Okay, good. All right. So that's what the opening bid's going to be. It's 550,000. Now, to know anything about foreclosure law, you don't have to worry about the second, the Bank of America. All right. So your equity, what you have to deal with, is between 550 and 700. Everybody see that? So there's so you can bid as much as you want, but you may not end up with the property or a good deal. You want to get this property as cheap as possible. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so I'll be the auctioneer. You ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Yes.
Where is this, the boot camp? Boot camp?
Boot camp.
Okay, good. All right, I'll be the auctioneer. I got this property, 1235 Main Street in Montecito. It's owned by somebody named Harry and Megan. I got an opening bid of $550,000 by Wells Fargo. Do I hear more?
600.
I got 600 over here, 600, 600, what, 600, you're going to be 600, you're not going to bid 600.
625.
Sit down with your bidding, I had 600, what?
625.
625, I got 625, you're not going to bid, sit down, I got 625 going once,
630.
twice,
Seven.
630, 630, 630, what?
650.
650, I got 650. You're not going to be at sit down. I got 660 going once, twice. 660, I got 660. You're going to be 660, 670. You're going to be 680. 680, I got 680. You're going to be 680. You got 680. Guy might as well buy in retail at 680. 680, 680 going once, twice. Sold! To the man in the harness. Come on up here. Come on up here. Have a seat. I realize it's probably painful. Huh?
No, that's okay.
This is what I look like after my polo.
Yeah, exactly. Hockey, that's the other.
Is that from hockey?
Hockey, yeah.
Yeah, hockey is like, polo is like hockey on horses,
There you go.
right? Anyway, I got some good news and bad news. The good news is you bought the house.
Beautiful.
The bad news is you may want to look at it. Go have a look. Oh, it might be hard to look.
Yeah, not the house I wanted.
But the only realtor here is Linda. Now, I love realtors because realtors look at this house and they call it a fixer-upper that needs a little TLC. Yep. That was right after the storm.
Yeah, you still made money.
I'm gonna find a way to flip it.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Give him a round of applause. We'll bring you back later. So here's some more ideas. Abandoned houses. Right now you can find abandoned houses besides driving around. Go to propstream.com. Have you heard of PropStream? Propstream.com, and they have abandoned houses listed. For sale by owner, here's a couple of websites to go. Craigslist.org, Recycler.com, FSBO.com, and also PropStream. And also Revo Gateway now is covering for sale by owners, RevoGateway.com. Okay? Out-of-state owners usually get these through your title company. If you need help with title company, let me know. Let's see, this is Building and Safety Department. Santa Barbara Building and Safety Department. To go to the city, I recommend you don't call them. I recommend you don't go to their website. You got to actually go there. And they're at 630 Garden Street. Forget the website, 630 Garden Street. And what you want are all the properties that have received complaints or violations. Those are excellent properties to go after.
Forbearance?
What was that?
Was it forbearance?
No, no forbearance.
Or,
This is building and safety. These are problems,
For the right word.
problems with the properties. The fire department. Again, don't go to the website. 4410 Cathedral Oaks Road. Okay, we're going to go to the administrative offices for the fire department. We want to look for properties that have received red tags because of fire damage.
So how's that work? You go to the fire department and just ask them for that list?
Right, now it's not everybody's asking. That's right, that's
Yeah.
exactly what you do. Now,
And they'll just give you the whole list?
no, sometimes they have it written down, but it's not on the website. Some cities have it on a website to
Yeah.
go to. Most cities don't, so you got to actually physically go there and ask for it.
Yeah.
Okay. The health. Let's see. This is the county health department. Same idea. 300 North San Antonio. Now you're going to go there and ask for again complaints that have been filed against properties or orders of violations, any of those kind of things. All right. And the Housing Authority of the County of Santa Barbara, 521 North La Cumbre Road. Again, same idea. Violations, complaints. Housing Authority gets complaints from neighbors and also from former tenants about conditions of houses. Excellent opportunity. Once you get those addresses, then track down the owners, see if they're interested in selling. Tax liens, another great source of finding deals. That's, again, off the beaten track. Think about a tax lien as being the tip of the iceberg. They have a tax lien, they've got other more serious financial problems, they need to probably sell the property. Here's where to go to get this stuff, 105 East Anapamu, I can never pronounce that street, in Santa Barbara. I don't think it's on the website. I actually didn't check this website, but I don't believe they have a list of owners. Again, we're talking about county property taxes, not IRS liens. Government programs, there's a bunch of government programs to find deals. Let me show you some. Fannie Mae has a website, homepath.com. Freddie Mac has a website, homesteps.com. FDIC stands for what?
Yeah,
What, come on.
federal, not trade.
Deposit insurance.
Linda, you're cheating, you already know. Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. Now, let me teach you a secret about this. FDIC gets properties when they shut down banks. And they generally shut down banks over the weekend. Now, they're not shutting down banks like they did during the past couple of years. But it's a little slower now, but they're still doing it maybe one a month. And what they do is they shut it down over the weekend. And one of the things, when they shut down the bank, they already have another bank buying the assets. But the one asset they never sell, I don't know why, is REOs. So they take the REOs and then they put them on this website. The problem is, and they're offered at 50 cents on the dollar. They're incredible deals. The problem is they go like hotcakes. So you have to sort of check in, like every Monday morning I have a thing. I wake up at 7 a.m. and at 6 a.m. and I go right to the website to FDIC to see if there's any properties that popped up. And in a couple hours they're gone. So it's a great website to go to, but you just really have to stay tuned to it because the properties just fly.
They post Mondays?
They post Monday, sometimes Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday.
What about the East Coast, West Coast thing, the time thing? You just get up at 5 and hit?
Just do the best, but the deals are crazy good.
But how do you buy those then right away? Is it online type?
Yeah,
You just buy it?
you say, yeah, I want to buy it, they take a credit card for a deposit,
Yeah.
and then you still have 30 days, so you
Oh.
can back out. GSA, what's GSA stand for?
General Services Association.
Close, but no cigar. General Services Administration. So they're responsible for selling all government property. So when they lay off employees, government employees, they put the houses up for sale. They also have a lot of post office buildings that they've shut down, and they have some warehouses and things like that. So if you're looking to live in a post office, it's a good website. Veterans Administration, VA.gov. Department of Agriculture, USDA.gov. Now they don't have, they have nothing in LA County. They don't have that much in Santa Barbara County, but they have a ton of stuff in San Bernardino, which is the largest county by square miles than anywhere else in the United States. And then FHA, Federal Housing Authority.gov has properties. And there's another 20, I cover them. And then wholesaling, like Jeremy's talking about, where you can get a property under contract. Some of my best deals now come from wholesalers that offer them to me, because I'm always looking for multi-million-dollar homes that are down to the studs, that are completely gutted that nobody else wants to touch. So this is Freddie. Freddie got $5,000. He got a property under contract and then sold it to another investor. So that's kind of, all right. So was that helpful? I gave you 18 ideas. I said 17 ideas. 8 ideas, 18 through 68, we'll talk about in the boot camp. Let's look at a house